Good morning, everybody. It is January 23rd, and here's my plan of attack. If you're unaware, this is my plan and how I or basically how I'm looking at trading SPX 0 DTE options and the ES features. All right, so first step for me is I like to forecast how I like to, in a sense, get a feel for how I expect today's candle to close. And as of right now, we're kind of like in this crazy indecision point. So I'm not exactly going to be rushing it. So we're at this big 90-day point of control. And this pink line is right at the point of control. And if you zoom back some, this is actually starting to turn into like a 6-month point of control. You see right here, because this 90-day volume profile point of control matches up right up with this one. So it's a very important point that it's an inflection point, right? We either need to get above it or below it. And at the moment, we're just oscillating near it. So we're right at that level, so I'm making me not want to rush into anything. But if we're to really look at it and try to forecast how today's candle may look, here's the 200-day SMA. It comes all the way down, and it's right at 39.73. So down here, right into the volume control, or this high volume peak of this node, if you will. So what am I expecting today may happen? So we're above the point of control, so I am leaning to the bullish side. Now let me pull up my quick hits real quick. And actually, before I do that, what I'm thinking may happen when we come down to a quick test and then push up, actually, of this large node daily 200 SMA level, and then maybe push back up. And I'll explain why. Okay. So as of right now, we're above the daily 5 EMA, we're above the daily 8 EMA, here's the daily 21, right? So after, on Friday, consolidated, pushed all above it, above this 90-day point of control, and now we're oscillating, or consolidating above it. We do have a high compression 30-minute squeeze. Most of the spaghetti is turning red. So what is this making me think at the moment? At the moment, with the high compression 30-minute squeeze, I'm kind of thinking we may fire short quickly, or we may not even fire short. It may just like push lower quickly, like a low volume flush lower, come down and probably touch these moving averages. And within these moving averages, remember that 200-day SMA that is running down through right here? It's going to fire down to these levels, stop, and then potentially go back up. And the reason I'm leaning bullishly is because we're above the moving averages, we're above this point of control, and the amount of tightness that is forming. And there's also, actually it's not on this chart. It will come up. Oh, well. I'll go over that one here in a minute. Oh, there it is, bam. So this is where for the month we have a really large amount of volume transacted there. So for the most part, volume is interested. Buyers and sellers are interested to exchange hands between 39.70, 39.64, and that's right where the daily moving average, the daily 200 is, and then we have those daily 5 and 8 EMAs located down here. So in a nutshell, just a quick recap. 30-minute squeeze going negative. Most spaghetti is going negative. Decent support between 65, I'll call it 70 and 60, right? So what I'm looking for is this potentially to fire short. This will fire down into these zones and then potentially turn back up. So how would that look to take action on? How could you play that? So come back over here. Widen this up a little bit. So basically, price will be below VWAP at that moment, and this little quick flush down and back up may even happen before the open even happens. But if it does happen, right, so oscillating right here, we get the quick fire short, bam, Here is the hourly 50 EMA. Might be about the spot where it happens. If it pushes up a little bit more, we'll see. But fire down into this zone. Like I said, 39.70 to 39.60 is kind of like what I'll call it. If it fires down into this zone, start to get buy arrows and dots and so forth as the same parameters goes for a quick hit type of trade at the zone, and then play it to the upside. Now, what if that doesn't happen? I'm personally not going to look to short the rally in this moment because we're above all this daily support and we're really close to it. So if it wants to keep going lower, I'm okay with not taking a trade. But say it doesn't do a flush lower and it indeed wants to go higher. Well, in this case, say it moves higher without us and like into the market's or the move starts to happen before the market even opens, then I'll just wait for the pullback into the 30-minute 21 EMA and potentially VWAP, whichever level it is, get the buy arrows, and then take it back up to the upside. So I'm only going to lead to the bullish side for today. Like I said, mainly because we're above all these levels, but that's also because I don't anticipate today's candle being a big bearish candle, which it can be, and it very well it could do it. But at the same time, that's not playable, in my opinion, at the moment. So I'd rather play to the bullish side. I'd rather they kind of look like this. Tap, and then who knows, let's get this big breakout going if it does play out. But if not, okay, I'll lean back short again once we get back down. Being particularly very picky right now as we're congested with all these movement averages and this point of control and this big breakout level. Like we're kind of like at the do it or die moment. And in a good way, someone I know that trades pretty well tells me this is either the time to squeeze higher or die. And so we got to be particular. But that's my plan for today. Super quick recap. One more time for those that didn't hear it. If it flushes down lower here, get the buy arrows, take it back up. If it breaks out before they open, wait for the pullback, get the buy arrows, take it back up. That's all I'm looking for. If it doesn't happen, then I won't take a day trade today. And that's because the 30-minute squeeze, spaghetti, support, like I said, quick flush lower, then back up. That's what I'm looking for today. Everyone have an awesome day. Be patient out there. It's kind of a tricky spot, and maybe we'll have a direction picked in the market in the upcoming week. Hope you have a good start to your week, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.